was Rotten Sound to bring us into part 2 of our end of the year episode for 2025. Because I put them in because Rotten Sound put an album out too late in the year for a lot of the stuff that we're doing here. At least in my mind, I feel like after about like December, maybe like the second week of December, that's about it. That nothing else is going to get considered. So, but that album fucks, and you should listen to it.
It's
Anyway.
a 9-minute EP, but how long does a grindcore EP have to be in order to be considered an LP? Just
I think
asking for a
Mauricio
friend.
might know.
It's technically 7 minutes, not 9. So not wanting to be too technical
Definitely
here,
an
but
EP then. Took that 2 minutes off. That's a lot in grindcore.
it's more than enough for grindcore, though. That's enough for like 35 songs.
True, honestly. But yeah, I hope you guys liked part 1 of our little end of the year episodes. This is part 2. This is prime time here. We're getting serious with these. Just so guys, you got to strap in here, be real serious. No funny business. So
yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and just a reminder how we're doing this. If you know, there are times where albums will appear in more than one list, and we don't discuss the album until the album shows up at the highest position across all of our lists. So this is already happening with one album from part 1. So Blood Abscission, album number 2, was my number 10, but Wibbs said it's higher on his list, so we did not talk about that album on our first episode for the best of 2025. So we'll definitely talk about it here. Which position? I have no freaking idea. We'll see where we get there.
If you hear sounds of wailing, by the way, my cat is really trying to get into this room. She's really sad she can't get in. So apologies if people are hearing that, but also, cats.
I kind of want to hear it now.
They're going to cat. Yeah.
I love cats. I want to hear it now.
She is our new cat that we got. She's so lovely. Should we go to your local animal rescue, by the way, and just volunteer. They're so cool. They need help. They do great work. Yeah, and that's where we got our cat Millie Millhouse. Yeah, she's lovely. So other than when she's screaming outside of my door. And yeah, nice strong name. That's what we wanted. Anyway, so we're gonna start off. I guess I'm starting off again. That feels like too much power.
So we're doing this alphabetically. Yeah.
All right.
Just gotta fix it going
for this one. Yeah. No, I'm very excited. I'm very curious.
Get ready for some fucking riffs, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
I think I know this one. This is maybe, hopefully I'm not wrong. This is Morbific, right?
Yes, it is indeed Morbific. Right. Slimy, gross boys from Finland.
I mean, there's no way. Like some of the vocals here, like it's like, oh yeah, this is Morbific.
Yeah. Right. No, these are some of my favorite dudes in metal right now. That was the song Panspermic Blight off of the album Bloom of the Abnormal Flesh from Misako un Oho. Is that how we say that? No one knows.
Misako un ojo.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got it. That one. So yeah, these guys, I've talked about them a lot. They're one of my favorite bands going right now. This one, I feel like they figured out how to how do I put this delicately? They have a raw sound they're going for, I guess we could say. That like kind of live recording sound without, sounding like shit. Yeah, we'll put it like that. Because the last album I did like, but the recording, yeah, I'm all for like, rough recordings and lo-fi and all that, but that was kind of pushing it. So this one they did up it like maybe 10%, and it really shows. I think it really, really think it really works. But yeah, I mean the whole thing's just riffs everywhere, all the time. That kind of awesome pingy drum sound, without sounding like a trash can, too much at least. Yeah, it just fucks. It's exactly what I like. Gross death metal. Yeah.
Yeah, it is fucking gross. This album's funny. I think I've mentioned this on part 1 that I really like the album cover. I didn't say why. It's because
Why?
often when I'm listening to these albums, the album cover is sort of like a small, right? And from
Mhm.
far away, it looks like a tank and a cannon or
It does
something
kind of look like a
firing.
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Morbific as well. It's pretty easy to distinguish. I don't know. It's easy to
Mhm.
identify Morbific, I would say. Yeah, it's just disgusting. Death metal.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And I think I think that song has my riff of the year if I were going to pick one, which feels impossible, but that
Nice.
one I think. What do you think, Wibbs?
Oh, well, what's not to like? It's just
Yeah.
disgusting. And it flips the switches. So yeah, I certainly checked it out at some point. I'm not like completely disgusting death metal guy at this point in my ongoing evolution, but
There's
this
still
is a
time.
perfect. Well, I know that I was more back in the day than I am now. Now I'm just completely one dimensional. But I do I definitely enjoyed that, and I really I love seeing stuff like this live and everything like that, and it's fucking great. I just kind of like don't listen to it that often, but Morbific do it better than pretty much anybody else. So
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So that brings us to Mauricio, number 5.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. You guys know this one?
Terror Corpse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Terror Corpse. fucking Terror Corps.
But from specifically the album, not the EP.
This is the album, yeah.
Yes.
Do you have that in your lists, Errol? Like
It's
higher
in
than this?
mine in the 20s, I think. I just didn't spend as
think-
much time with it
it's
as I did
in
the
mine
EP.
somewhere.
Okay, cool.
It's not that it's
I
not
mean,
brilliant, because it
I
is.
was saying that I've been on this like grindcore journey, right? I've been listening to a lot of grindcore as of lately, and then someone just fucking tells me that the guy from Insect Warfare has a new band, and it's actually death metal and grindcore. It's like, I'm in. I'm fucking in. Of course, I'm fucking in. And I love the EP so much, and I love the album as well. Though I did thought, I don't know why, I thought they would release like the album would have more songs and they would be shorter. But actually it's like if you didn't tell me that, this was like a grindcore-ish kind of thing, you can distinguish this from the sound, but the songs are kind of like normal-ish length, which I wasn't expecting coming from the EP. But I love the album. There's as you guys could hear from the clip, you get the very distinct parts, which if you put that in isolation, it's grindcore. But then all of a sudden, it just turns into the kind of death metal that we like, and it's fucking great. So what there's not to like about Terror Corps, man? This is my easy pick for the year, for sure. It came out, it came out in November. It's been like, what, a month? Something like that, less than a month?
Yeah,
But
yeah, just
I mean,
about.
yeah, it's been in constant rotation ever since. Fucking love it.
Yeah, I have to give them props because like that EP was so good and it was like so different from this album. It's like obviously the same DNA, like it's still grimy
Yeah.
and nasty and like guttural vocals and all that, but that was way more grindy. Whereas this one
Yes.
is a little bit more grimy.
The death metal really shines in this one. Yes.
Yeah, it's much longer. I think it's like 30. It's more songs, but it's 35
Yep.
minutes. Yeah. Yeah, no, lovely album. And
Oh, and
not a
shout
lovely-
out to the Into the Crypts of Rays cover at the end of the album from Celtic Frost.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, album rules. Yeah.
Yep, I love it, but not something I've like spent a lot of time with. But
I feel like you and you I feel like you and me, Derek, we're just sending like a bunch of death metal like punches at Wibbs now. Take this, take that, take
We
this.
got to counteract the
No,
black metal
no,
somehow,
no. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, like, I tell you what, when that double kick hit in 2/3 all the way into that clip, I was
Mhm.
like,
It's fucking
I was
crazy.
making this stank face like everybody else. Like, this is just fucking beautiful. Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, what's not to like? Love it. But yeah, I'll have to. I thought that I had this on my list somewhere, but like it would be, it's kind of like way down in the like the 80s or something like that. But now I don't
Oof.
see it. So who fucking knows?
Mine doesn't
Anyway.
even go that far.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
sadly.
So now that brings us to Wibbs number 5. And the
You're
question
right.
is, will it be black metal?
It will.
Oh, spoiler.
3, 2, 1, go.
like your clip better.
I obviously know that you guys are gonna have it higher, but
I mean, no, it's my number 15, so it's not higher for me. It's
wow.
higher for
Okay.
Derek.
Number 15.
Mine is number 15.
Oh.
Yeah, man, just
we
the
kick
fact
him out?
of okay. So what is the band? So that's the
Well,
we're
okay.
organized here on this podcast. Okay,
It's Evoken and the album Mendacium, and I'm pretty sure Derek has it higher.
It's higher.
So we won't say too much. The only thing that I will say before we move on, well, two things. One, I still think this is probably could end up like being the best album of the year for me. I really think that like I might look back on this year and think, yeah, this was the best one. And the second thing is like, how the fuck am I thinking that about a Funeral Doom album? I mean, like, what?
that's what I'm to say.
What warped timeline are we living?
I already complained about Funeral Doom to people like in servers and forums saying I think it's boring as fuck, and people gave me shit for it, which is I think it's fair. The fact that it's in my list now, number 15, it's bonkers because I knew of this band, but we'll talk about this later. All right, I'm gonna save some of what I have to say for later. Whatever.
No, but it does fill me with so much joy that this is so high on your list because, Funeral Doom. It's my thing. It's not your thing, but this one is.
Not my
I love
thing.
that.
I hate it. This is fucking.
It's not my thing. I don't know why it's in my list as well.
It's a fantastic album. But anyway, we'll talk about it later.
So it's number 4 now, and it's back to you, Derek.
We're getting higher. All right, number 4.
All right,
get ready. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right, so I'll be the first to say I am also surprised this is this low. I thought this would be higher. For those unaware, that was Paradise Lost. The song was Salvation from the album Ascension. And this is my favorite band, probably, maybe ever. It's one of them. And this is a lovely album. It's the first one they've put out since 2020 with Obsidian was that album. I don't think this one is as good as Obsidian, but it's still like incredible for a band who this is their 35th year, if I'm not mistaken, as a band. And
they've been around since fucking forever.
Yeah. They've had there was a brief period of time where Host came out and all those albums where, some people like those albums. I don't. But then they righted the ship, I would say like 2005, and they really just never looked back. So this is just another great album. They've been on a great run. This is kind of like a great encapsulation of what they've sounded like across their many different eras. Not to borrow from the likes of Taylor Swift, because fuck her. Yeah, No, it's a great album. I just think it was number one for a while, but the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, just kind of, it's a little too long. It has some okay songs. Some are just okay as opposed to great. But yeah, man, I think it's an unbelievable achievement for a band with their pedigree and how long they've been around.
I skipped this one. I shouldn't, but
Damn.
I mean, it's Paradise Lost for me. I'm still stuck in like stuff that came out before Draconian times. You know, Icon Gothic.
I mean, that's good stuff.
That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's. I feel like somehow, like in my head, I know the sound is different, but in terms of like how long the band has been going for, and then the kind of like the weird albums they have in the middle reminds me of Amorphous a little bit, because it's sort of like a similar thing. You have like the more traditional albums at the beginning, kind of weird in the middle, and then they start like reinventing themselves as a band, and it feels like Paradise Lost is sort of like doing that as well. But I completely ignored the one that came out this year. So
I would say Amorphous is just a little choppier, but I think overall, yeah, you're right. Yeah. What do you think, Wibbs?
I mean, not my jam.
What?
I've not. I mean, I'm not into Paradise Lost at all. Like, just in general. So
even as British lads.
Yeah, even as British lads. But yeah, and it's not something I've checked out. But there were parts of that clip that I was like rocking out to, but then there were other parts where the vocals came in and I was just like,
I imagine the singing didn't.
No, it's not. This is not going to work for me. So alas,
I never saw
I passed.
Man, that's a band I've never saw them live. I wish I had seen them live.
I got to see them for the first time last year at MDF, and it was glorious. They played Draconian Times in full.
I know. I couldn't be there. Stop rubbing that into my face.
This year.
Oh, this year. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. So now it's my number 4. Let's go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Love this shit. Do you guys know what this is?
I liked parts of that.
I know who that is. That's
cool. It's that
wow!
One.
It's available on vinyl.
This is Vauruvã. It's a band from Brazil with the amazing album Mar da Deriva. A friend of mine, Aaron, really good buddy of mine. You guys know him.
Yeah.
He actually bought this. It came out from. I'm with the wax here in my hands. This came out on an Italian label, and he got one for himself and one for me as a gift for Christmas.
What a guy.
Yeah. Well, this was Vauruvã. It's a project from the, amazing musician called Caio Lemos from Brazil. He has other bands like has Brie, which I know. I think Wibbs. You guys, do you both know Brie? I know Wibbs knows Brie. Yeah. So has Brie and has the other band which blew my mind the other day when I discovered it called Kataira as well. That one blew my mind because he merges. There's no like electric guitars. It's only just regular guitar, and then there's like blast beats and whatnot. And he mixes with some Brazilian traditional music, like samba and some indigenous stuff. It's like fucking amazing. But Mar Deriva Vauruvã, man, like they have 2 more albums. I think the previous one, which is called Por Nós da Ventania. I know that there's a lot of people across like our circle that they like that album a lot, and I thought that one was better.
Me too.
Yeah, so I thought that the previous one was better, the one from 2022. But the more I listen to Mar Deriva, the more I listen to this, the more it just like gets into my head. It's like whenever I'm driving at night, that this is my go-to album these days. And there's something for me being from Brazil, the fact that if all the lyrics are in Portuguese. I'm not sure if you guys saw it in the clip. I was just like singing along and stuff like that. I can do that, which is pretty cool. And I mean, it's just amazing, beautiful music. It's exactly the sort of like progressive atmospheric black metal that I like. And I know this guy, Caio Lemos, he's just, well, there's 2 guys in this band, right? You have Bruno, which is the guy who does the vocals and lyrics and stuff, and Caio, he does everything else, all the other instruments, the whole shit. So fucking amazing. Love Vauruvã. I don't understand how this guy, Caio, he's not more well known in Brazil, because there's a lot of people in Brazil that don't even know this band exists, which is kind of sad. This could have been my number 1, honestly. But, you know, my heart tells me that the other ones should be higher. But anyway, what did you guys think?
Well, this is one of those albums that is in that liminal zone between 10 and 30 for me, right on my list, where it's like, yeah, I fucking love it. It's amazing. I listen to it often, and it's another one of the ones like that Axis of Light record that I listen to a lot when I'm in the car and I'm just kind of driving around the countryside, and just kind of, you can kind of have it on, especially when you got a, like, as unfortunately as I do, like sleeping toddler in the back, so you kind of like, can't have like something too brutal. This
Right.
fits the spot, but like, convenience is not what drives the good, how much we like music. This is just beautiful, excellent shit. I was really like, when you pulled up that vinyl, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is available on vinyl? I didn't know. And I want it. I'm kind of, I don't think I'm there to kind of say that this one is better than the previous one. The previous one is one of the for years I just like had the same shit like downloaded on my phone. So like every time I would get on a plane, I would always listen to the same songs. And this is the previous album by Vauruvã. Well, I'm not even going to try it again. Was the one of those that I would just always have on. Like, for some reason, it conjures images of like airplane bathrooms. But anyway, I fucking love this
What an
record.
image.
It's
funny
fucking
because
awesome.
I listen to Panopticon a lot whenever I'm traveling, like on a plane. Panopticon is my go-to for some reason. I don't know. But I understand what you mean, like with the like the airplane kind of. Anyway.
My traveling album is one I need to listen to again because I haven't listened to it in years. It's Ethereal Shrouds, Trisagion.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I saved myself for that one now.
That's one of the best albums of the past.
Oh, and I have
Probably
one more thing with this band before we move on. Like, everybody struggles pronouncing, everybody who's not from Brazil struggles with pronouncing the name of this band, right? Vauruvã. And the trick, the Vauru part, all of you are able to get it. Vauru, that part is okay. Vã, just think about the very popular Vietnamese dish, pho, right? It's the same sort of thing. Vauruvã is the same thing. Just for things say pho at the end. So Vauruvã.
Yeah, okay.
That's how you pronounce it.
All right, that band. I haven't listened to this album a ton. I think it's good. I listened to it like twice. I liked it. It's just one I know I need to spend a lot of time with, and I just didn't get to. I wanted to, But there's a lot of good stuff that came out this year, so
It just hits. It just man, just warms my heart. And I think
Yeah.
I mentioned this to you. Some of the work from Kaio, reminds me perhaps of the feeling that people from Kentucky that actually are into metal, they felt like when they've listened to Panopticon's Kentucky for the first time. It's sort of like the same thing hits me whenever I listen to some of the stuff from Vauruvã, because I can relate to the tiny bits of music, even the things that they're talking about. There's a lot of the lyrics, looking to the lyrics, there's a lot of stuff that it's alluding to the sea and the way you like your relationship like with the ocean and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, really cool stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of very cool stuff, I'm sure that is what awaits us with Wibbs' number 4 pick.
Yes. All right. 3,
All right.
2, 1. Go.
That is Mauricio's number 10 and my number 4.
Yep.
Blood,
That's Blood Abscission.
Abscission.
Oh, we're at that place. Okay.
We are at that place. And
Another album I should have spent more time with.
God, it's just so nice. I started that clip with just like the point where he just presses the button on the synth that just goes nee but it just like that just like hits a button, man, for me. Like it like literally in the sense of what he's doing and metaphorically. But anyway, just that anyway. So we don't even know where the fuck
Exactly. We don't know anything about this
it's
fucking
anonymous
person.
like,
It's all anonymous. We don't know anything about it. There's no name. The albums have no name. The songs have no names.
Yeah,
just a bunch of numbers.
It's on Devon Morty. Right. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like fucking sick black metal with just like I think it's the synths that make this record stand out for me, and the production in the mix and the way that the synths sit out in there. But like it's like all black metal records have double kicks and blast beats, and I really do like the screechy vocals on this, but there's lots of screechy vocals, but there's just like the way that everything is kind of like melded and layered together in this mix is masterful. It's so well done. Like it's just S tier fucking synthy atmospheric black metal. Like it doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't have much to add. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderful album. I did not spend enough time with it. I think it's also I'm noticing a theme of not spending enough time with black metal albums because I just wasn't feeling a lot of black metal this year. I don't know why, because certainly I was in the mood for black metal a lot of the year, but apparently not like listening mood. More like just emotional mood. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not making a ton of
Yeah,
sense.
I have a bunch of like real fucking like heavy death metal like lower down, just not. I feel kind of one dimensional in my top 10 apart from the Funeral Doom, but yeah, it's just
No, I
what's
mean, you gotta
what's
go with
right
what you like.
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever,
I
man.
mean, so last year I definitely kind of like came away from the whole kind of listing experience thinking I was too objective and I wanted
Yeah,
to be subjective this year.
yeah.
And then I really did like want to make a conscious effort to suppress the objectivity, but then because of the characteristics of this year that we talked about, where everything is kind of like there's so much kind of stuff that's kind of on the same level, you kind of have to start introducing these like objective criteria to try to start separating everything out, which was kind of really annoying. And yeah, I just at the end of the day, like everything is good, and I just don't really think there's too much should be read into the sequencing of my top 10 or 20 or 30, honestly. But
No, I think that's just true of all
something
albums,
must
all
win.
lists.
One album must hold the crown. We shall see what it is.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
All
think
right.
that's true of
It's
all.
getting
I think
closer
that's
though.
true of
We're
all
getting
lists, though. Is
yeah,
that they're super arbitrary. Just they'll change next year if you try to do it again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like whatever. Just in this point in time, this is what we're doing.
They'll
All right.
change less if you follow your vibes instead of your brain.
I agree with that. I
Yeah,
personally think that for top 10, for me personally, it has to be something that I know I've spun like many, many times and I know I really liked, I enjoy, makes me like
Mhm.
happy when I hit play. I don't care about the technical things. It's my list, so I do whatever the hell I want with it. So I'm very that's kind of how I approach this whole like list making thing. Though I agree with what you said, Wibbs, is that sometimes, especially when you like so many things and they look kind of similar, if you don't go with some tiny objective things, it's really hard to distinguish them. Which is why I think all of us sometimes we struggle with the middle of our lists because our lists are so long, and there's parts in there is like I don't know, man, anything can be in whatever order, like right?
yeah,
It gets
and I
harder.
think
So
and I think that's okay.
yeah, I just think that's okay. Yeah, I agree.
That's fine. Before we go back into number three, start moving to number three, I did want to see if we try to be very positive on this podcast, but I think it's worthwhile exploring maybe some albums that you were anticipating that didn't necessarily meet the mark, didn't
Oh,
necessarily
Lamp
meet
of
your
Murmur.
expectations. Ooh, that's a bold choice off the top. I don't disagree.
And 1914.
What's 1914? Oh,
1914.
1914. Right. I agree with that. That one just bounced off of me entirely.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because I like both bands a lot. And wait, did you guys just correct me to say 1914? That's so funny.
Uh, mm,
To me, that's funny.
Year.
that's
To me,
that's
that's
how you
funny.
say that's how
It's
you
not how
say
you
the
say
year.
it. It's like you're looking. No, well, maybe okay in English. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, in my mind, it's like 1914. But yeah, both the albums I have very high expectations, and I think that's part of the problem. Maybe I had very very high expectations for both of those albums, and then I listened to them, and it was gonna one like 1914 is not even on my list.
No, not on mine either.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
Lamp
what it
is
was
very
about
low,
that.
but yeah,
Yeah. I know Lamp's on my list. It's far down. I think it's like in the 40s, but
yeah.
it's there.
The second half, like side B of the album, is better. I think
Mhm.
Lamp than the beginning. I think that's part of it, but
Yeah.
it was just like I was expecting more.
Felt like he was in two minds. Like he wanted to do something different, but then still had a lot of the like punky post black metal stuff he would bring in a lot. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to do here? Do you know? And I don't know if you did.
I still like both bands a lot. I'm very excited to see them live. Like especially like 1914, we will have the opportunity to see them hopefully next year. So I'm very excited
Yes.
for that. But
Yeah, for me, the one that sticks out is, do you guys even remember that Sodom put out a new album?
no,
Because they did.
No.
It's not very good.
no.
Hmm.
I've listened to the last song by Creator that they just released like a
Oh.
couple of like weeks, days or weeks ago, whatever. I was like, oh,
So upsetting. Just Creator since Hordes of Chaos. Oh God. We don't have.
What
we don't
about
have
you,
time
Wibbs?
to
Did
go
you
into
have
that.
any of those?
Well, I think I'd just say that I really wanted the new album by Der Vegane Freiheit to be my album of the year.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
it's good. I really like it. It's like number 15 or something on my list. But
It's not as good as the
I
last one.
it's nowhere
No.
near as good as the last one, and
No.
the
It's
last one
not.
was like, and it's nowhere. Well, I mean, Finisterre is a fucking classic.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
Nocturne is fucking awesome.
was that your number
And
one? I
like,
feel like it was your number one.
no,
No? Oh.
it wasn't. But like, I you know, I really, really, really love that album, Nocturne, and I really, and Finisterre is just timeless. But the Inern is really good, really good. Like I've listened to it a ton, and I've listened to it. You know when you listen to an album desperately searching for the latch to
Yes.
like
Yes.
to
Yes.
connect with it because you want to so badly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for me, that was the album this year. I was like, I really, really want to connect with this album, and I just like
Mhm.
I just came away from it thinking this is excellent. German post black metal. It's Der Vegane Freiheit, but it felt like Der Vegane Freiheit by the numbers, and that's very good. But it made me sad in a way.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I feel that, like, wanting to connect with something. That I feel that way a lot when, like, albums that, like, our friends really like and are talking about a lot. I'm like, oh, I haven't heard that. Let me try it. And then I try it and I'm like, I don't know. Like Black Braid was like that for me a lot. Oh, also speaking of disappointments, they also put out an album this year. It's not that good.
Yeah,
This is my opinion.
I didn't like Black Braid 1, and I did like Black Braid 2 a
Same.
lot.
Same.
And then Black Braid 3 I was kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not mind blowing, but I think I got more disappointed with the other two I already mentioned than Black Braid. Black Braid
don't
was kind
know.
of like, I think it's kind of what I expected Black Braid to do.
I didn't expect anything of it, honestly. I just kind of like,
I think
It's another
overall
one.
that project, I just like, I think it's fine. Like, I don't. It's just not. It's never gonna be more than that. At least with the output they have now, like all three of them, I'm like, they're good. That's kind of all I can really say about it. Is it's fine. They put on a great show. I'll see them
Yeah.
every time live. 'cause
Exactly.
fuck
Live, they're
yeah.
awesome. Yep.
But
all the time.
studio, I'm like, whatever. But anyway, I'm digressing. We should move on to my number
Derek 3.
Oh,
This
the
is the
bronze
business
medal.
end.
Bronze medal.
This is
Here we go.
the
It's not gonna be black metal. Well, maybe. You'll see.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I got the signal that this one is a little bit higher on Mauricio's, so we won't talk about this. But that was Floating. The song was Still Dark Enough off of the album Hesitating Lights.
And we couldn't have picked more different clips. We'll see later. My clip was
I brought it earlier, like in the summer, I think. So I was trying to pick a different one, and like,
yeah,
I'm sure.
So that Floating is higher on my list. Yep.
And off we
so
go
we're gonna
to quickly off to Mauricio's number 3.
All right, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
I knew this was going to come up at some point.
It had to. This was not Sepultura Rise. Yeah, that riff over there, like it's very similar. If you hit play on Arise right now, you're gonna see this is obviously a Brazilian band, Violator. You don't have this in your lists, right? I would imagine.
It's around 19, I think, for me.
All right. I mean, you guys are probably not surprised I have this so high on my list if I had to guess. Dude, it's like Violator is this legendary thrash metal band from Brazil. They are mostly known for their album called Chemical Assault from 2006. They have another one in between, but I was not expecting them to come this hard because the previous album, Snares of Brutality, came out in 2013. So I mean, I wasn't expecting a new Violator at all. The comment that Wibbs made as the clip was playing, like, did Slayer release a new album? I mean, that's exactly the sort of vibe. Like, you take the hall of like fame of the best thrash metal albums that ever existed, and just put all that together, put this into the modern album that, you know, it's just kind of this new Violator shit for me. Fucking love it. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to say. I just fucking love it. It's just like the album that, like, if I need like a morning boost kind of deal, I'll play this album. That's sort of what happened for me through all this year. I mean, thrash metal is still, I know that it's sort of, I think we all know this. There's a lot of thrash metal that sounds the same, right? And I think that I don't know exactly how to explain, but there's those albums, there's those bands that they just sound different. They're special. I do think Violator is one of them.
I'd agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love this when I heard it. I haven't gone back to it, spent as much time with it as I clearly should have done. And I was frankly oblivious to the kind of historical, you know, connotations of what they were doing. But I listened to it and I just thought, this is like fucking excellently, beautifully executed traditional thrash with it. Like, actually, like in that clip, it sounded like Tom Araya, but like I remember kind of like listening to it and thinking that it had a more of a kind of like crossover kind of vocal delivery. it had like a little bit more of a kind of hardcore feel to it, and I really really loved it. I just haven't spent a lot of time with it, but yeah, it fucking
On the
rips.
crossover, you're spot on the crossover topic. The singer of this band has another band called Possuído pelo Cão, and their demo is called Semen Churches, which is a direct reference to Possessed. And that one is a crossover, like funny kind of project that they have. So definitely recommend that one as well.
Okay, but you might have
Yeah,
to
it's a
write
great
that
album.
down because I can't understand.
I will.
The
No.
Portuguese.
Possuído pelo is like possessed by the dog, but it's like a slang that we have in Brazil to say that someone is possessed by like evil or by the demon or Satan himself.
Yeah, and I'm sure you don't want
Got it.
semen churches in your search history. It's just
You do not want
better,
that.
Better
The
you
funny
don't.
thing is that
Yeah.
they have this one album where there's like talking about the crossover project that they have. They have this one album where there's literally one song that the song starts with him like yelling in Portuguese. This one goes like to all the metalheads, and they start playing the riff from Possessed from Seven Churches, and then it just switches into another song in the middle of the whole thing. So it's just like a just fun and giggles kind of project. The Violator is the real deal, though. I was not expecting them to come back this hard and just and on the topic of being able to make like hugely lengthy lists, I'm very proud of myself for following the Brazilian scene like I did this year. I could make like a top 20 Brazilian albums easily this year. I think there's like 8 or 9 in my like overall top. I have like top 50 something on my list.
Nice.
So the likes of like Facada, which is like a grindcore band. You have like Open the Coffin, like I already mentioned that.
Scarnium.
There's Scarnium,
Yes.
Podridão, which is another death metal band. So Venomous Breath and Fossilization is coming with a new album as well.
Fuck yeah, I'm so excited.
so-
February.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, what a year for thrash, by the way. Yeah, if we can just take some time to talk about thrash metal or just themes. I know Wibbs is going to say it's a great year for black metal because I guess it is. But I feel like thrash in particular had a great year. I always think Doom because I search for Doom all the time. But you guys, any other kind of themes of the year stick out to you in terms of like genres or sounds or things of that nature?
I guess I kind of like already hit on it where I was talking about Danish black metal. It's just like
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. Like Orm, for example,
Orm.
Marild, like God, I want I there's no point in me even just like trying to begin to just mention all the band names, but there's just so many. So aside from that, obviously I'm just kind of like just crushingly biased in my black metal echo chamber, but yeah, it did stand out to me that the Danish seemed to be on a heater.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at my list here, and it's like all over the place. So I really can't
It's a great
say
year for
like
metal,
a theme.
just in general.
It's just like I have a little bit of everything here, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I think that's true, honestly, of mine as I'm looking at it. It's really all over the place. Like it wasn't necessarily like I do think thrash had a particularly pretty good year, but yeah, it is. It just seems like there's a
really
lot
did.
of quality stuff overall.
I don't know. I'm looking here.
Yeah.
I go from like grindcore to atmospheric black metal to death metal, and then there's like crazy stuff like Mesa and then Funeral Doom with fucking Evoken. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Like Unsouling, we didn't talk about. That was also a great album.
That's a great album
that came out.
Yeah.
So-
I think that brings up too like a thing I get annoyed with people who are like, oh, where's the death metal this year? Where's the black metal this year? And I'm like, bro, just look.
There's loads of
Like
both.
there's so much
like
all the time.
Yeah.
Like you can find stuff if you want to find it. That's just the way that it is. But anyway, I'll get off my high horse. Number 2 for me. Wow, we're already at number 2.
Whoa, no, we haven't done my
number 3.
yet.
Wibbs is number 3.
Just kidding, Wibbs. Wibbs says number 3. I'm so sorry. I couldn't miss this black metal song. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be another black metal song. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Man, that was good.
It's pretty. It's
like
pretty.
Agalloch.
So has anybody considered doing a Dutch black metal podcast? Because like you might find loads of good shit. Anyway, so that was Noctambulist.
Yes.
And Noctambulist 2, Droom. Droom.
This is on mine somewhere.
It's the second album. I have listened to this a great deal. It, as you just heard, it's very, very pretty post black metal with a lot of kind of post punk kind of elements to it. And it's just a general delight and easy listening in the black metal space, right? Like and I don't know. I don't have an enormous amount to say about this other than that it's just been another one of those records that has just seldom left my turntable, and I just really, really enjoy it, and yeah, just
I mean, I really like the clip.
it's
I really
pretty.
like the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes you don't need to get bashed around the head.
No.
Nope.
Sometimes you do. We'll find out about that at some point.
Oh, that's coming.
Like, oh yeah, oh, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Sometimes you just want to like have like melodic, post-punky, atmospheric black metal just kind of like wrap its arms around you and just chill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was lovely. I like this album a lot. I spent a lot of time with it this year. In a year where I didn't really gravitate to black metal as much as I usually do. This one, I was still like, you know what? This just it has that thing. It has that thing, keeps me coming back. I didn't pick up on the Agalloch until you played that clip, and I was like, oh, there it is. That's been there. Yeah, no, it's a lovely album. The album cover feels so disjointed from how it sounds, but I like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, I love this album. It's great. I think it's like 17 or something on mine.
Did you hear this
I
at
did not
all?
listen to this at all. No, I did not listen to that at all. No, I just added this to my queue. It looks pretty cool.
I think you would
I
like
this
this.
clip.
Yeah, it's you know, you like that kind of post-punky kind of gothy kind of stuff.
It's up your way.
It has a lot of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I think you dig this.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, number 2.
Keep it
Number
moving.
2.
Oh God, we're getting
Go.
close to the business end.
Oh boy. A lot of
All right.
pressure. Okay.
Derek's, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
You're gonna be so upset when I tell you.
It's so stupid. Like, I can't. It's kind of hard to explain to people, like, that feeling. The feeling of, like, I know I've listened to this. I have no
You
idea what the
have.
fuck
You
is the
actually
name of the
shouted
album.
it out that I knew it before you
Did I?
Yes. It's a Qrixkuor.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck yeah! Weird UK metal, right? Weird
Yes,
British.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
These are
Yep.
these are some nice fellas from the UK. They make some weird, terrifying, nightmarish, dissonant death metal. That was the song "So Spoke the Silent Stars," and the album is "The Womb of the World." Yeah, I mean, this one was pretty immediately like jaw-dropping for me. I heard it. I don't do this often, just with my listening habits, but I listened to it the full way through when I was at work, and immediately pressed play again to listen to it again. Because I was just like, holy hell, what did I just listen to? Only 4 songs. It's only about 40 minutes long. And it all kind of sounds like that. Just really scary, really claustrophobic, dark, you know. Um, I think I described it as like somebody like running away in like a horror movie, but there's like a evil carnival music playing in the background.
That's a
Like
good way to
it's
put it.
yeah, it's so out there and bonkers and oppressive, but like still got riffs and stuff. Yeah, no, it's a special album. Really liked their last album. I think it was called Poison Palinopsia. Um, but this one is just like they just took it to another level. Yeah, it's insane. Um, but yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it
on
was
my list. It just sorry. It's on my list. It just didn't. It's I don't even know the number, but it's in there somewhere in the void where I don't know how to categorize things in that space. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's an amazing album, though. I think I shouted. I did send you guys this one, and it was because we did an episode on weird British death metal, and then
that
I
you should
only
listen to.
yeah, I only found out about this band after we recorded an episode, so they could have been mentioned in the episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I haven't listened to this yet. Yeah, god damn it. But it was fucking awesome. That clip, man, that definitely made me want to go and check it out because it was just like nightmarish and weird and crazy and cool. Um, I'm very familiar with the previous release, on 20 Book Spin, I think it was, and So that doesn't surprise me. I just didn't get to it, and now I have to make it a point of priority to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's something that I feel like I still pick up new things every time I listen to it. 'Cause there's just so much going on. It easily could be number one. The margins between one and two, maybe even three for me are pretty small. But yeah.
That's
But yeah.
yeah, that's definitely something to make really encourage me to go and check it out.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know how you like it.
All right, good
But
pick.
now
Yeah.
we're at number 2 from Mauricio.
Cool. What's it gonna be? 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck yeah.
Yay, floating. There it is. I'm assuming this is not on your list, right, Wibbs?
It is not.
Oh,
Yeah. So this was Derek's number 3, right?
it was.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of any bands doing what they do. This mix of death metal with post punk in the way that they do, I don't think there's another band that is able to pull this off. At least
That was
I'm
one of my
I'm,
notes.
I'm yeah, I'm not aware of any other bands that are able to do this. It makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I also wrote that it's probably the least heavy death metal album you've ever heard.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because the two genres are so like far away from each other in my head. Like but in the clip we just listened to, right? There's a part in there where it's like, okay, this is a post punk song, and all of a sudden it's like, it's like, what the fuck? And how does that actually make sense? Like, how are they able to pull this off? Like, always blows my mind. But I love this album. I think the song you chose was more on the darker side of the album,
Yeah.
and mine was more on the happier end. But I've listened to this album so many times this year. It was amazing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great album. It's I think if I had to give it any kind of like ding, the happier songs, like you said, do end up kind of sounding similar after a time, but I just don't really give a shit because I just really like that sound. So I'm like, okay, I'm up for more of this. Because like you said, there's nobody that really does this that I'm aware of. And I just really like it. So
Yeah, no. If you one day told me that like, oh, you're gonna listen to things that sound like, I know, Fields of the Nephilim or Cocteau Twins or
yeah,
whatever, and it's gonna be mixed with death metal, I was like, no, you're bullshitting me. That's not gonna work. Well, here we are.
yeah.
Yep.
What do
Love
you think,
floating.
Wibbs?
This album absolutely completely bounced right the fuck off of me when I
No.
tried to listen to it. But again, for the second time in the episode, I'm kind of like, well, Maybe it was just a mood thing or whatever, because both of your clips have been really cool. So, and you're not the only people whose tastes I respect and admire who've like harped on about this album. So, I guess I fucked up. I'll have to go and remedy that.
I think you did great.
Yeah,
That doesn't like you
that's
messed up
fine.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that you like it. It's all good.
Yeah. I think it's one too you need to listen to a lot. You
I
know?
feel like the inclination that we have. I have a huge, space in my heart for post punk.
Mm-hmm.
So there was absolutely no way I would not like this. Though if post punk is not really your thing, it can be a tough sell.
Yeah. Because it's 50% a post punk album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I do like post punk.
You
That's
do.
the thing. So
Yeah.
when I heard about this record, everybody was raving about it. I was kind of really excited to listen to it, and I listened to it, and I was just like, "Oh no, actually, this is not working for me."
Yeah.
And I have to assume that was just because headspace at the time. So
yeah,
It is
give
one
it
too.
another go, Mike.
Mauricio.
I like it.
Mauricio said earlier something about like listening to an album at nighttime. I think it was Vauruvã. And this album for me was that one. So I think that helps a lot. Is when you're listening to this one. I think at the nighttime, like when you're driving, especially, really helps. So it could be worth a try.
Yeah, there's definitely that with some albums, right? Like listening it at the right moments is like what catches you, right? So yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we're off to Wibbs is number 2.
is it
I
black
wonder,
metal?
I'm starting. I think it's not gonna.
That's a
I
good
think
question.
it's might not believe it. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't
Alright.
know. There's I still like there's a
2.
question in my head. So 3, let's go. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Were those a bunch of different bells at the beginning? That's why I was like, wait, there's just a bunch of
Like,
layers of different bells.
fucking
Yeah.
Guild
weird.
recordings, my man.
Yeah.
Because I
Dude.
know the band.
Yeah. So that was Yellow Eyes. That's the USBM band from New York. It's their 7th album. Completely new to me. Like
really?
Donovan's gonna kill me. He's like,
I'm so excited for you. You
Yeah.
have so many albums to go back to.
Yeah, right. I know. And I haven't had a chance because I've been listening to this so much. These guys just have this really, really like a beautiful talent for melding dissonance with melody in a way that makes it like, you know, it's just like, oh, this is really uncomfortable and weird and odd, but at the same time really memorable and kind of like accessible and like earwormy and just kind of like what the fuck, and like they're just everything that they're doing is just so slightly off and odd and kind of weird, but like just I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's the best black metal album of the year for me, no doubt. Like
That's high
they
praise.
really, no, well, it was a lot of them. It's just, um, but and I was kind of like really just like instantly taken with this, just like fuck me, this is amazing. Like, oh my god, like what? And so that was the first song off the album, like Brush the Frozen Horse, I think it's called. And it just kind of goes like that, with just like always kind of teetering between the kind of like melodic, you know, kind of melodic
Hmm.
atmospheric black metal that you might think of with like an Agalog or something like that, but then also like, you know, teetering into the abyss of like the kind of like weird and dissonant and discordant and nasty, and it's just like, but they just spend the entire album on that knife edge, and I think it's masterful. I don't quite understand how they do it, but it's fucking cool.
Man, I'm so
So
stoked you get to go back and listen to those albums. Because this is one of my favorite bands, probably ever. Sick with Bloom,
wow,
I think is my
damn,
favorite albums. Yeah. Immersion Trench Reverie is really good too. They're great they're such a good band. And they're like such a singular sounding band. There's like nobody that really sounds like them, even though they incorporate different types or different, influences into their sound. Nobody quite blends it all together like they do. Um, that being said, I had a very opposite experience to you in that this was a little bit impenetrable to me at first. I was like, yeah,
really,
it's
yeah,
okay. It bounced off of me initially, and then the more I listened to it, as happens with Yellow Eyes albums, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And then I imagine if I were to do this list in like a month, this might be in my top 10. I think right now it's in the 20s somewhere. But it's a fantastic album. They don't put out bad albums, let alone don't talk to our friend Donovan who says the last album wasn't very good. It's just because it didn't have any like growls and stuff. It was really good. It was really good. Listen to it. It's called Master's Murmur. Um, it's actually a spiritual companion to this album, is what they say. Um,
I
so
did read that somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, great
Well,
album.
everything you said about floating, like how, it has all the things you like, so then it kind of, you know, it didn't connect with you that much. That's the LOIs for me. I need to just stop and listen to them
Yes.
because, like, just hit and play on the albums. Like, I tried a couple of times on a couple of albums, and there's a lot of people that I know that really like Yellow Eyes. It just doesn't do it for me. So it's same thing you just talked about floating. That's sort of like my relationship with this band. So perhaps I just have to stop and find the right time for me to actually go and try to digest what they're doing. Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's one you got to really pay attention to. Like if it's not something you can just passively just kind of have on, you almost won't get as much out of it, at least in my mind.
yeah. Like what was my number, 9 or 8 or something? Whereas that kind of Axis of Light, the kind
Yeah.
of you know, it was just like, it's just like a wall of noise, and you know, and it's a production style, and it, you know, but it just kind of like sits in your speakers, and you can just kind of like engage with it or not. Whereas this is like you can't not engage with this. Like there's no point in having it on if you're not going to listen to it, right? Like,
Yeah.
and that's that. I think that's equally true of several of the albums where I've said to this evening, oh, yeah, it bounced off me at the time. Is probably there's nothing wrong with the album. It's just like I wasn't just like in the area to to deal
Yeah,
with
that
it.
happens.
Yeah. But this is but I do think that this record like kind of has that they do balance the accessibility with the weird and the arcane and the esoteric and they to my mind they just like really kind of like balance that very very effectively and I yeah, like you say, Derek, I've got 6 albums to go back and chew
And they're all
on.
amazing. Truly. They're all really good.
Yeah,
All right.
I hate
That
to
brings
admit it, but Donovan, god damn you. I guess you
Yeah,
were
he's
right.
right sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. But it's not like he's going to listen to this podcast or anything.
Oh, he
but, like-
does. I know he
well,
does.
Donovan, we love you. We love you.
We do
We
love
do.
you, Donovan.
Yes, we do.
So, dudes, we've been here. The listener might figure out that we record this in one sitting. We've been here for 3 hours and a half.
Yes.
And we finally got
We've reached the
to
end.
number 1.
I wonder what
I'm
mine's
excited.
gonna be.
I
Yeah.
think I know.
I can't
I think I
imagine.
know Wibbs's. Yeah, Wibbs's pick is probably going to be similar to mine if I had to guess. But all right, let's see Derek's number 1. I don't know what it is. So
We'll find out together.
all right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, man, it was so hard to pick a clip for that song and album. So that was Evoken. The song was Louds? I don't know. And the album was Mendacium, which was released on Profound Lore.
What was your? That was like Wibbs's. Which one was yours? But like, which number was it? Wibbs in
Mine
your
was,
list?
Mine, was 5.
Number 5, I think. Yeah.
5. Okay.
But it could have
Yeah.
been number 1. It could have been 2, 3, 4. It's the best shit.
It's the best shit. Yeah, when it came out, and
Mm.
first, this is like on the first listen, I was like, oh, this is number 1. Like, I can't think of a better example of one, Evoken's sound, which I already really like, and 2, probably like the funeral death doom sub genre, which is super niche and annoying, I know, but even so, like it's just what they set out to do, one thing, and they just did it. They accomplished it. Yeah, I mean, this is somehow 30 some years on from when they first started, and they're still making albums like this. It kind of feels like a Death Doom album you would like find that came out in the 90s. You would just kind of stumble upon like a gem, a hidden gem, except it came out now in 2025. It's a perfect album. So good. I don't know why Funeral Doom continues to be my number one year after year. What does that say about me? I don't know. Um, but yeah, it was always going to be number one, even if I couldn't find the right clip, which I think I liked yours better, Wibbs. But anyway,
Well, with my clip, I go into something like this going, I have to listen to this because I know that everybody's going to talk about how fucking amazing it is. And then I got to that point, like wherever it is, like 3.5 or 4 minutes into that first song,
mm-hmm.
and those keyboards just come in, and I was just like sold, just sold instantly, just like fuck, like whatever they just did there, that just that just like mainlined that dread and horror and just just scariness. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, whoa, this is just so bleak. And for once in my life, I forgot about how slow it was, and I just went, this just fucking rules. And then like you have these amazing guitar solos, and like uh it, fuck, it's just brilliant. Like I absolutely loved it. I think it's had a bigger impact on me than any other album this year, which is why I was kind of saying, well, maybe it should have been my number one, like, because like I just genuinely never could have possibly conceived that I would love a Funeral Doom album as much as I love this one.
Nor did I. One of my notes is that it takes a lot for both of you to really like a Funeral Doom album, and
It's
yeah,
fucking brilliant. It's so good.
I'm
And
still
and and
fucking
and, and
pissed.
last year I just kind of last year I just kind of said to you two, like, oh look, because with Sparagmos I was just like, it's too slow, guys. I just can't do it. But
you did
like
say that.
I did say that. Yeah, I said exactly that.
So I'm the one always saying shit is too slow, and I'm so fucking pissed. Like I'm pissed because I actually I like a Funeral Doom album. How the hell did this happen? I don't understand. I think like well actually okay. I think that what Wibbs just said, the light bulb like just came out of my head. No, it's like it's true. This album somehow makes me not think about how fucking slow this is.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It's
it
exactly
doesn't.
that's the perfect way to just
Because
sum
it's
it up.
not short. It's like an hour and 5 minutes
It's not.
long, I think.
It's not. And this fucking album is gonna be making me reevaluate my stance on Funeral Doom so far.
Mm.
I'm considering going back and listening to other Evokens because
You should
I
listen to
know this
early
band. I've
Evoken.
known of
Yeah.
Evoken since fucking forever. They've been around for
Antithesis
many,
of
many
light.
years.
But
Try
do you,
antithesis of light.
So
I don't think that this is going to change my position on Funeral Doom.
I don't know.
No.
I
We'll
think
see.
I'm going to carry on hating Funeral Doom.
It's
I
TBT
think
for
that
me
this
because
album is so exceptional that I can like this one, even though I
I
hate
love that.
Funeral Doom.
yeah,
And
man, I
also,
don't
you know
know.
who else? You know
I,
who
d- I
else really
don't I
loves
don't
it?
I don't I don't hate it. I don't. That's unfair. I don't hate it, but
I think you
you know
do.
you
It's
know what I
okay.
mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But you know who else really loves Evoken? Phantom Slaughter. Because when I was listening to this album as many times as I did, I was like, oh, he uses a lot of Evoken parts in Worm. Like those like that like clean pick guitar, that they do a lot where he'll growl over top as he's just kind of like doing that. Worm does that all the time. cool.
Beautiful.
It's cool. I love it.
And he just
Yeah.
and he has the glorious. Well, he gets somebody in, not unworthy people to do those glorious solos as well.
Yeah, the likes of Phil Tugas, man, that guy does everything.
Yeah, not a nobody.
Yeah. Speaking of not nobodies, I imagine it's not a nobody who's number one on Mauricio's list.
So here's the thing. I do believe that my number one and Wibbs' number one is the same.
Oh,
I think. Very, very. So we'll see. As soon as I hit play, we'll see his face. Depending on his face, we just.
I have a guess. I have a guess for
yours
what
black
this is gonna
metal?
be.
No.
Well,
Oh
can't be
boy,
mine,
It's
man.
Oh.
we did
Then I think I'm
establish
wrong.
his list as black metal.
All
Yeah.
right. Whatever.
I
Then
only
just
do
play
black
mine.
metal.
And we're going to have fun. All right. Let's do it. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, this is the whole song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is not yours, right, Wibbs?
You want to play mine?
Let's
Let's just go Wibbs number one.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So this means next year Wibbs and I are going to have the same number one album. That's just how it works.
I think that's how it works. That's true.
So it is written, so it shall be done.
Yeah, I knew. I mean, as soon as you said that Yellow Eyes was your favorite black metal of the year, I was like, okay.
He's pulling a fast one on us.
Yeah. So this was a Barren Path. That's how you pronounce Barren? Barren Path.
Yeah.
Barren Path. With the album Grieving. I mean, it's honestly, I dare to say this is one of the best grindcore albums I've ever listened to in my life. It's insane. It's full, like, it's full speed, no time to breathe. It's 30 minutes, and then you finish, and then you want to just put that shit on repeat and just keep going. Fucking love everything about this album. Obviously, like I think the most everybody here used to play on another grindcore band called Gridlink. Not sure if you guys ever explored their discogs before, which is fucking awesome as
Long
well.
Henna is one of the greatest grindcore albums ever made.
Yep, it's really good. And Takafumi Matsubara, which is he's like super well known like in the grind scene. But I this shit came out of nowhere to me though. And then the other thing I'll say, like I love everything about it. The cover. I'm a massive nerd when it comes to like anime and manga. not I'll just say like the most nerd that's out there, but I really like manga, anime, all this stuff. And the cover art just screams of Berserk for me. If you guys know Berserk, you guys don't know Berserk is, I think it's one of the most important dark medieval fantasy pieces of art that ever existed. It influenced so many people, and it's a super like popular like Japanese manga that came out many years ago. It's still ongoing. The guy unfortunately passed away, and someone took over to finish the manga. But you know how it is with Japanese, sometimes things they're ongoing for many years. Yeah,
I'm not that kind of nerd yet. I'll probably get there one day.
But so I mean, I don't know what else. Do you have anything to say, Wibbs? But fucking Barren Path, man.
Definitely album cover of the year material. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to spark a conversation. But it's sick. It's seriously sick. Yeah, I mean, I'm just echoing what you were saying, Mauricio. 13 minutes and 31 seconds of pure grindcore perfection.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't get any better than this. I feel you, Derek, on like Gridlink, but like I've never liked anything that Gridlink has done anywhere near as much as I like this. I like Gridlink, this fucking kicks ass. It's so fucking.
It's a very different project from Gridlink.
Yeah, it is. Like Gridlink has all of the kind of like futuristic, robotic, like kind of connotations, whereas this is like, I don't know. This one it feels like. I mean, it has a knight in armor on and with monsters and stuff on the cover, but like it feels more organic, more kind of, it doesn't feel medieval or anything when it's fucking grindcore. So it's like but like
grindcore and dungeon
it feels organic, whereas Gridlink feels very more synthetic, I guess. I don't know, like
I know what you mean.
Robotic. And I'll tip my hat to the one person that isn't a member of Gridlink in this band is the vocalist, who's the vocalist from a very, very cool California grind band Shock Withdrawal. I highly recommend them. They had a album / EP, I don't know, like last year, I think, that was like high on my list. That get very, very, very cool band.
He plays he plays on Organ Dealer as well, which is also a very popular grindcore band.
We should do a grind episode, huh?
We're gonna do
we gotta do a grind
for sure.
I'm so down.
But like, I mean, I toyed with the idea of not having this as my number one purely because it was only 13 minutes, and then I just went, "Fuck that! This is the best shit I heard this
Hell
year." Like,
and 13 minutes, that is a full-length grind album, so
apparently so like, and I have the vinyl. It's like etched on one side, and whatever, like, if that's an LP according to Metal Archives or whatever, it's good enough for me. Willow Tip, fuck yeah. Like, it's just the best shit I heard this year. With that
Evoken.
Evoken. I just wonder if Evoken will kind of like encroach on its territory over time. I will have to buy an album from those douches at Profound Law, which is never something I really want to do. But anyway, this fucking rules. So like, fuck yeah, grindcore. All the way.
Oh yeah.
It's in the 20s for me, but I really like it. So I think it's just because it's still short.
But it's condensed. It's just condensed perfection. True. They got more.
Just put a repeat. Goodness. Just put a repeat. That's the way I do it. Like, I think I've been there. There's at least like 3 or 4 times this year where I went to the gym to do weights, and then I just hit play on repeat, and that was it.
Yeah, you probably get like one workout done and it's over.
No, you get extra rep. You can do extra reps if you're listening to this shit. Basically, this is better than doing. Sorry, what's the name of the supplement? Oh fuck! Now I lost the
Pre-workout?
Creatine. There you go. Works better.
I've started taking that stuff just daily. It's nice. I get so focused.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I gotta try it.
Yeah, but this was number one for me from the beginning. Never moved, never got out. Like it was instant. I was
You guys were
instantly
talking
in
about
love.
it a lot. This is starting to make
So,
sense. I was like, oh,
Instantly in love as soon as I
it was
hit
always
play.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
always there.
love for me too. Yeah.
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 Just-
So I got to start listening to some black metal because I have to have the same one as you, Wibbs, next year. So it's gonna be a lot. But that
I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore, so I can do whatever the fuck I want now.
no pressure for you next year. Yeah.
No pressure for me. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was our lovely adventure through our top tens collectively. I hope you guys liked it. Because I certainly liked hearing all your picks, your guys' picks. I learned a lot
That's
about
good.
black metal and stuff that I missed. Got to go back and listen to a lot of stuff. But yeah, let us know what you guys thought, you listeners out there. If you liked our list, let us know. If we missed anything, let us know. I'm sure we missed a lot. There's a lot of good stuff that came out. But yeah, so
Always awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And onwards to the future. Another year. A lot of new episodes that we want to do.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a grind episode. We're gonna have that.
Fuck yeah.
we're gonna have that.
And I think
Oh,
we might
you-
have to do a Brazil episode.
Because you
Yeah.
guys are owning me that. Yep.
Yeah.
So
We do owe you
Alright.
that. That's true.
yep.
But yeah, so we'll see you in 2026. Happy
All right.
holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
All right.
All right.
Okay, bye.
See ya.